Hey guys, welcome back to another Hooch Report. Today I'm actually going to be reviewing a brandy. I'm pretty excited about this brandy. It's from Tennessee Distillery near Paso Robles, California. It has a grape base, so it's distilled from fermented grape juice, which I guess would be wine. And it also is co-fermented with black mission figs. My friends, when they went on a trip to the Garagis Festival in, I think maybe it's near Solvang, they went to Paso Robles after and went to Tennessee Distillery, saw that this had figs, knew I liked growing figs, and decided that they'd get it for me. So I'm really happy to actually give this a try. And shout out to Robert and Jonathan for getting this for me. I really appreciate it. And without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so as you can see, the bottle itself is pretty big. It's almost, maybe bigger than a wine bottle, but maybe about the same size. It actually has a pretty interesting name, WineShine. For a while I kept thinking it was Wine and Shine, but it's just called WineShine. And again, it's from Tennessee Distillery. The front of the bottle is really cool. It has like this 1920s kind of art aesthetic. And really neat kind of purple foil embedded into the label itself. It does show what I believe may be a fig tree at the bottom. Maybe it's not a fig tree. Really hard to tell. It is 80 proof, so about 40% alcohol. But yes, it is a product of Paso Robles and it's distilled from grapes. When we get to the back side, there is a little bit of backstory, so I'll read it. Local black mission figs, as rooted in California's history as they are your cocktail, creamy, jammy, delectable. And it says, WineShine and Tennessee Distillery are more than vodka or whiskey. It's an idea distilled down to the most passionate form. The idea that the Central Coast represents California in its purest sense. And our spirits are crafted to embody just that. Forged with intention and local wisdom, our brandy, vodka, gin, whiskey, and canned cocktails are created for you. Other than that text, though, pretty simple label on the back. And then, of course, on the top, it's pretty neat, but it does say TC for Tin City. It has a, basic sticker tab basically saying it's never been opened before. Tennessee Distillery, USA. So overall, it looks pretty cool. What's kind of weird is if you look in the light, you can see like bits of fig in there. So I'm hoping that doesn't really detract from it, or at least I'm hoping that is what it was supposed to be infused with. Hopefully it's not a bad batch, but we'll give it a try. Alright, so let's open this up. It should be pretty simple to open it. Just a simple twist. Pretty satisfying. But wood cap, plastic cork. It smells like brandy. So hopefully it tastes like a good brandy. Okay. So good color to it, a nice kind of amber color. Like I said earlier, there's the bits of like fig in there, which shouldn't detract. I guess it just wasn't filtered, which I know some people are really into not filtered beers and wines and spirits, so I kind of doubt it's going to detract or make anything kind of taste bad. They did say creamy, jammy, and delectable, so it's hopefully, if that is the case, it does sound pretty good. Off the nose, immediately, it smells like a distilled kind of grape brandy. A little bit of raisininess on the back end, but a little sharp kind of caramel on the front, like you would expect from a brandy. Not a whole lot in terms of figs, but I've never had a black mission fig, like a really ripe one, so I'm not quite sure what it's supposed to impart. I would assume kind of like strawberry jam, like a purple fig, but let's take a taste. Yeah, that's nice. You do definitely get that normal kind of brandy, kind of like raisininess that I expected, if I had like maybe a cognac or something. But on the front end, there is this really kind of crisp, kind of strawberry jamminess to it, which I would attribute to the fig. Which is actually, it's a really neat combination, because you have this kind of smooth and light body that hits you initially, and on the back end of the back of your palate, that's where you get kind of those raisiny kind of caramel undertones that carry the flavor to the back. I would absolutely recommend this with like, I don't know, maybe like ice cream, like vanilla ice cream, or like with some pie, something like really warm and fruity. It's definitely more of like kind of a dessert thing. It'd probably go good with a like Coke or like a ginger beer. I mean, you could mix it with stuff. I think it tastes fine by itself. And there's nothing obviously that I would think would be off-putting about it. It's just like a really nice kind of dessert forward flavored brandy. So if you're looking for something to sip on after having like a special kind of occasion, I think this is really nice. As far as mixed drinks go, I don't necessarily see it needing to be in a mixed drink. It could, though, be kind of good as like an old-fashioned kind of base. So like some orange zest, big ice cube. Yeah, I think that actually would taste really good with this. Other than that, not a whole lot more to say. It's just a standard brandy, but the fig is very present in the front. So if you're looking for something a little different than a grape-based brandy, I would recommend Tin City Distillery. And till then, keep sipping.